service to anyone or anything in need of it, whether it is people or animals, plants, or even inanimate objects. For example, let's say your laptop is not working, your some device is not working. That's an inanimate object, right? But even for that, you should give healing. You should never say no. Your personal conflicts with a person or your difference in ideology, none of those should come in your way for providing the service to that person. Unless that person says they don't want, then that's a different case. You do not force anyone. But if another person is in need, unless your life is going to be in danger, only in those cases you can avoid. Otherwise, you should provide healing service to everyone. In Ishavasya Upanishad, the very first verse says, Ishavasya Vidagam Sarva. It is consciousness that pervades everything. So there is nothing like something is animate, something is inanimate objects. The energy levels may be different. When you say that, okay, laptop is an inanimate object, it's just having a low level energy. So that is why you should never avoid healing to anyone or anything that is in need. Any personal conflict, difference in ideology with a person, or any kind of disagreement, none of that can come between you and you giving that healing service. Only, like for example, if a snake is lying on the road and it needs healing, don't go and give the healing to it, because it may put your life in danger. So those situations kindly avoid. Next is a very important thing, this healing prayer service. Nithyananda spiritual healing prayer service should always be offered only as a free service. Never charge for it. Do not accept any kind of fees. Don't accept any kind of favors for it. You should never say, okay, you know what? I have given you healing and can you just drop me to the airport? No, you cannot ask even that level of favor for it. And even if let's say they are asking you, no, I'm really having a very good experience. I'm having a lot of healing that has happened to my system. I just want you to accept simple, this one flower or one chocolate, one fruit. Or they just say, why don't you just stay here today? Even that kind of favors, never ever accept it. This is too important. Understand the reason why also. When you are giving the healing, you're very clear you are not the doer. And you're only channeling Swamiji to flow through you and do the healing. If you accept any kind of a charge or any kind of an offering favor, then you are making a statement there saying you are the doer, and it's very dangerous, because the moment you make that as a declaration, by your very action, you make that as a declaration, then you are accepting the karmas to come to you. So whatever healing you have provided, all their karmas will only come to you. So it's too important. Never charge. Don't accept any money, any favors for it. If anyone is asking, just kindly guide them to come and offer it to Swamiji. Lead them to kailasa.org. They can come to any of our websites and offer. Are all of us clear so far? Next thing, you can come to any of the local Kailasas, any of the Kailasas, any of the temples, Kailasa temples that we have, the centers that we have. You can come there and you can give the healing service. This is highly recommended. That will also help you to do this, manifest this more and more and more.
And actually, as you start giving healing, you will suddenly see so much of even the healing will start happening for yourself. When you start enriching someone, see, like someone took responsibility to enrich you, connected you to Swamiji, is it not? So many of us still remember the person who took that one step to send us maybe a YouTube link, send us a WhatsApp forward, or send us, invite us to join, somehow share with us about Swamiji, which gave us the biggest gift in our life for Swamiji. Only we take responsibility for others, you will start expanding and you will start seeing how you start being able to manifest it. Now, there are few important procedures that we have when you take a spiritual healing. The first and foremost is the Nithyananda spiritual healing technique. It not only helps the person you're healing, but it helps your own spiritual growth. When you start giving healing to others, it helps you start experiencing that same thing in your inner space. And for social reasons, you can only touch and heal people of your gender. You cannot touch people of the opposite gender to heal them. And you can touch and heal your own family, your immediate family members, your father, your son, your husband. All of that is fine. And you should not touch the opposite gender. If you want to heal another opposite gender, you can use a healing stick, or you can use the Atmalinga and heal the other person. So how you're going to heal is you will place your palm on the area to be healed or on the Sahasrara chakra. Let's say if you want to heal someone on their shoulders, you can put your palm on their shoulder, or you can place the palm on their Sahasrara chakra, on their crown center, and close your eyes. Visualize Swamiji and bring awareness to your Anandagandha. Anandagandha is the being center. Just the region right below your heart center and above your navel center is Anandagandha. Visualize Swamiji then. Connect to Swamiji. Make sure always, whenever you are giving healing, the person who is receiving healing should sit facing Swamiji. Keep a place an Atma Murthy or a photograph of Swamiji. They should face Swamiji, connect to Swamiji. And you can stand towards the side. Make sure you have an extremely caring and you're very sensitive to the needs of the person who is receiving the healing. And place your palm on the Sahasrara chakra and let that whole connect to Swamiji and let the whole energy experience it gushing from your Anandagandha. Bring your awareness into your Anandagandha chakra and simply relax. And you don't have to worry about the energy flow. It will beautifully happen on its own. Automatically, you will see the moment you connect to Swamiji, he will start flowing through you. The energy of Swamiji will flow through you. And that healing will start happening. And automatically, you will know, your hands will drop on its own. It's an independently intelligent energy. So once the healing is done, automatically the hands will drop. And let your whole body language show care and concern. Bring awareness and sensitivity to those whom you are healing. So far, are all of you clear? If any of you have any questions, please feel free to post it in the chat. If any of you have any doubts, any questions, please feel free to post it in the chat. And if you all understood, could you all please put yes, you understood in the chat? So far, are all of us clear? Myrene Mashiro will give you the form. It's okay. Makrisa is saying yes. Okay. I see all the others. Thank you. If any of you have any questions, please put yes. Please put the questions in the chat and we will take the questions. Now, we're going to be going over a few important legal guidelines when you are doing the spiritual healing service, the Nithyananda spiritual healing prayer service. There are a few important guidelines that you remember and you follow. The first and foremost is you're not going to make any guarantees, warranties, or representation regarding the outcome of Nithyananda's spiritual healing process. And specifically, do not claim that the process is in any way diagnosing, treating, healing, curing, or preventing any disease, illness, injury, or physical or mental condition. You cannot give it as a guarantee. And second, do not use the word patient to describe someone who elects to receive the Nithyananda spiritual healing services. If someone is coming to you for receiving the healing, you're not going to say, I'm going to heal my patient, you are my patient, I'm going to heal you. No. If you are a licensed physician or other licensed healthcare practitioner, please advise everyone to whom you're providing the Nithyananda healing services that such services do not constitute diagnosis, treatment, care, or cure, or the practice of medicine or any other healthcare. See, understand, Nithyananda spiritual healing is a pure spiritual process. It's an amazing science where The abundant cosmic energy of Swamiji is flowing through the other person. But it is not a substitute, alternative of normal, traditional healthcare practices that you have. The Nithyananda spiritual healing service does not involve any kind of a diagnosis or treatment of any medical or psychological conditions, and it does not involve the use of any physical intervention or manipulation of the human body. Any benefit that an individual experiences from the Nithyananda spiritual healing comes from within himself or herself based on his or her own body's ability to heal on its own. Through the Nithyananda spiritual healing, Swamiji is awakening your body's inherent cosmic intelligence to connect, to experience that healing. So when you pass that energy, everybody who's electing to receive the spiritual healing, their body's inherent ability to heal itself gets awakened. And another important aspect is do not charge fees for spiritual healing. You should not ask for favor. You cannot say, hey, since I gave you healing, now can you drop me at the airport? Or, since you're healed, can you give me some money? You should never charge or take any form of favors from a person whom you are healing. Many times, actually, people will overflow with gratitude when they experience the healing and they will offer something. And whenever they offer it, please redirect them to offer it at Swamiji's feet in the temple, any of the Kailasa temples. They can go and offer their gratitude. It is also important to understand the significance of it, because when they offer, it is also the karmas that they offer. And only a guru, only an incarnation can take it. So redirect them to Swamiji so they can go to any of the Kailasa temples and offer their gratitude in whatever form they want to offer. They can offer it to Swamiji. In the same way, do not provide the Nithyananda spiritual healing services if you're suffering from any physical, mental, or psychological disorders, or if you're taking any medications, any form of medication for physical, mental, or psychological disorders. And if you become aware that an individual who's requested the Nithyananda spiritual healing services appear to suffer from any particular mental disorder, do not provide the Nithyananda spiritual healing services, and please recommend to them that he or she seek attention from an appropriate licensed healthcare practitioner or mental health care provider. And if all of you have understood, we request all of you to confirm. And we are now going to be projecting a form. This is very important. This form consists of all the vows that you take as a healer. There are multiple vows that Swamiji had also revealed about it in the session that we were just listening to. So once you are committing to be a Nithyananda spiritual healer, you take several vows and commit to yourself to being a channel for the divine energy of Swamiji to flow through and heal. So we request all of you to head to this form, read through each of the vows that you take and sign up. It is very important that you sign up, and if you have understood all the principles, all the important guidelines for healing, please confirm in the chat. And once you finish, please make sure you head to this link that we are going to be projecting now. Please fill up this form, and once you fill up this form, you start, actually this is a form for applying for the initiation. So please make sure, for all of you who want to receive initiation, you previously received the initiation, but accidentally you broke it. Let's say you ate by mistake. If you had eaten, you didn't know there's egg or mushroom and you had consumed that food and you broke the healer's initiation accidentally. If you consciously broke, you would not be able to apply for re-initiation. But if you accidentally broke it, then you can come back to this form that is projected and you can take the re-initiation today. You can apply when you choose. Please choose the option for re-initiation and you can apply. I request all of you to please take a few minutes. You all can head to this form. We request all of you to please fill this up. Should any of you have any questions, any doubts, please feel free to post it in the chat. Hope all of you have filled up the form. And today, we are all going to be receiving the darshan of Jvarabhagna Murthy form of Paramashiva, where Paramashiva manifested as that ultimate compassionate form to heal everyone. Anybody who witnesses the darshan today, any form of disease you are stuck in, any kind of an illness, anything that you are suffering from, Swamiji as an ultimate manifestation of that compassion. He will heal all kind, any prayer you want. You want healing from migraine, or you want healing from any disorders that you're facing, or you have someone in your family who is suffering and you want them to receive healing. Please take a minute, quickly invite them, share the link with them so they do not miss this darshan. Today's darshan is very, very powerful. Swamiji is manifesting as Vaidishwara, the king amongst the physicians, the Lord of all the physicians, and He is manifesting for all of us. Any kind of an illness, any kind of a issue that you are stuck in today, just post your prayer to Swamiji, and He will completely heal and liberate you from all forms of diseases. Now, let us all get ready for the darshan. I request all the participants to please settle down.
Please sit straight. We're now going to be chanting the Dhyana Shloka of Bhagavan Murthy, and all of us are going to be receiving the darshan now. Darshan of Bhagavan Jvarabhagna Murthy and Kalantaka Murthy forms of Paramashiva. And today we are also going to be listening to a very powerful mantra, the Mahamrityunjaya mantra chanted by Swamiji. It's a very, very powerful initiation we are going to be receiving today. Let us all get ready, prepare ourselves to receive this initiation. Request all the participants, please kindly settle down, kindly come on camera.
Please close your eyes. Connect to Swamiji in the deep meditative space of gratitude. Prepare yourself to receive the initiation, to receive the darshan of Bhagavan Vaidishwara, Jvarabhagna Murthy form of Paramashiva. The Dhyana Shloka of Bhagavan Vaidishwara very beautifully describes from the Vaidyanath Ashtaka. The verse says, Vakshrotra netrangri vihina jantoho Vakshrotra netrangri mukha pradaya Pushtami sarvam nataroga hantre Shri Vaidyanathaya Namah Shivaya. The verse beautifully describes the form, the happening of Vaidishwara. This describes He is the one who restores the sight, the speech to those who have lost. He is the one who restores all the healing into people who are suffering from various illnesses. He is the ocean of compassion. He is a king amongst the physicians. To that Paramashiva I bow down. This form of Paramashiva liberates you, heals you from all forms of diseases. Prepare yourself to receive the most powerful darshan. Just by being in the presence of whom all forms of diseases heal. Any kind of suffering in you gets healed. Connect deeply to Swamiji. Prepare your whole inner space to receive the darshan, to receive the initiation from Swamiji. Connect the deep meditative space of gratitude. Seek the source of your first person. meditation, bring in that deep gratitude.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham